Fusion. Install Android debug bridge driver for the first. Is that on PC? Oh, I have to install. Come on. Okay. Okay. Click autorun.exe in the CD-ROM drive to install the driver. It's read as a... Okay. Wait, really, Farron? Okay. If I can't figure this out, we'll just play it by emulator, which I'd rather not do. Oh, all the elemental specialist achievements. Aha, I have to actually... Hold on. Allow practice... allow, yes. Okay. Oh, here we go. Alright, now I can add another window here. Oh my goodness. Window capture. Red magic casting. We did it. Hold on. Make sure the transformation is fit to screen, but we're gonna put it like down here. Okay. Cool. How's the audio though? The mermaid is here. Chat, we're gonna play the Finana event. Oh, here's the battle pass. Hold on, I gotta click through a bunch of stuff. So now with this, I can actually stream Honkai from the phone. We can practice our phone gaming skills. Okay, let's get right into it. It's Finana. Chat, it's Finana. Finance Ryugu.
Okay, Fish, let's go.
Okay, fish.
Hopefully the weapons work.
The weapons are working. Yes. Yes, the weapons are working.
They're here.
Amazing.
Don't worry, I'll guide you to the light.
Guide us, Finana. Guide us. Wait, when do we actually... Because she's not in the banner, right? We actually have to unlock her from the event? Yeah, I think we actually have to unlock her from the event. I got a live stream tonight. Okay, Mermaid is here. Clear 3-4 to unlock. Okay. We can do this. We can do this.
Yosh, お姉ちゃんがリードしよう。これでよし。行きます。
It's gonna be a little bit auto battle-y for a bit. Let the game play itself. Yup. I don't even think some of these stages get like story dialogue, right? I think the one thing I didn't quite enjoy about Artery Gear though is that the rank up system is very much like how Raid has it, where you have to like you have to build up the food characters and whatnot. Finana Ryugu's microphone. I actually thought that was kind of... I think at least in Raid, I felt fine with it. When I come over to this game, I struggle a bit with like managing the food farming. Right? But I also feel like in Raid, we had tools like, you know, RSL Helper that helped automate a lot of the farming. I feel like in Artery Gear, I would have to ask like Warai Kitsune for like advice if there's any external tools or spreadsheets or like planning websites. Otherwise, I would have to like hand spreadsheet it myself. Wait, story review. No story. It's cool. Finana's just here. That's the only story that we need. Oh yeah, see, that's another problem. The food does take character space. Once we're done auto battling, I will show you all the character slots that the food occupies. And that's another reason I get so annoyed. Because like if you're auto farming, you get food units, but they take up your character slots. And at a certain point, like they're like your inventory's full and your character slots are full. Microphones. This right here. You see this, Faoran? The number of equipment has reached the upper limit. So now I have to get rid of stuff. Or dump low-level stuff into high-level stuff for upgrades. Feels bad, man. Yeah, well this part's not that bad. Let me see if I need to make space on the on my food roster. I feel like some of these weapons that I'm just randomly upgrading, I should probably eventually equip them to my main team or something. So AG for artery gears. You can see here, all this, these are food units. Waiting to get upgraded into something else. And also the EXP things also take up space, which is kind of annoying. So that'll give me some room. Let's see here. I think one of these we can upgrade. I have to remove these guys from the squad too, I guess. At least the food units look cool. They look hella cool. All right, so this is a 5-star food now. Familiar setup, right? Hold on, I completed a quest for something. Ooh, cupcakes. Anybody want a cupcake? Hey, more currency. I think I missed a major banner though. I ain't too worried about it. Anyways, back on the grind. Yeah, it's true. I don't play I haven't, like, prior to this event, the last time I actually logged in was maybe like February, March, that time frame. It was nice though, like, so when I first started, I kind of screwed up because it was like when I first started it was around Christmas time and they had a guaranteed 10 pull selector, and I put it off until, because I was like, oh, I want to do that on stream, but then I waited too late and it went away. Yeah, I missed out on a support unit that was like, let me see if I can find it. Artery gear non-character. Alma. Let me see here. Oh, hold on. This character. Open image and new tab. I missed out on this character. I remember Warai told me that she's one of the early game rezzers at that time, but it's, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. Because again, I'm not playing the game that seriously. It sucks missing out on like free stuff, you know. But maybe next Christmas there will be another one. I followed most of the standard guides that say like Ginka is the go-to pick, because you still get a selector if you're on a new account. You still get like a 5-star selector. And then Shinobu was free from like some leveling event by default. And so you can kind of, I pretty much just use these two 5-stars early on just to blast through story stages up until I hit the level wall. Yeah. Okay, chapter 3, we're getting close. We're getting really close.
お手並み拝見いたしますね。ちょっと目障りですね。生意気ですよ。行きます。
Yeah, I would have thought that they would have maybe made up some kind of like mini scenario or something. Because, you know, when they did the Frame Arms Girl collab, there was even still like some kind of mini story. But maybe they were not able to schedule the time for Finana to record the voice lines. So maybe they only had her record like the very basic attack lines. Oh, hold on. There's a setting. I need to turn on the, like the fancy, the ultimate animations. So you guys can see the cool animation effects on ults. It'll slow down some of the fights, but you know what? It'll be more fun to watch. More of a spectacle. But now that we have this, we can also give Aether Gazer a try. Next time. Next time when I'm not worn out from playing all my Hoyoverse games, we can actually start playing Aether Gazer on the phone. More gacha. No more gacha. Not gacha. Fan art inspiration. Ah. Sure. Right. Right. Listen. I'm gonna be the guy that says on my commission info, Mecha? Yes. Everybody else around me, Mecha? No. Me? Mecha? Yes. And we could use artery gear and frame. Was it artery gear and Aether Gazer as our mecha practice? You know, for all these like fancy mecha leg armors. All right, chat. This is it. We're gonna get us finance Ryugu at the end of this mission. Don't need to play the game for that though. Well, I'd like to open the game up and take my own screenshots, you know. But yeah, you're right. I could just watch somebody else's gameplay, steal their screenshots. Here we go. That did like no damage. Damage Doko. Oh, there's a shield. Now we're at the boss. Is this the boss? Oh. This is one thing I do feel like artery gear is really nice as far as turn-based goes. You can set like your target priority for your auto battles. So like artery gear is set up in the 3 waves, right? 2 waves and then the final stage, but the final stage usually has like a boss enemy. And you can toggle, you know, ads first versus boss or boss first. Because if you kill the boss first, you can kind of skip the ads. But sometimes you'll run into bosses that like you can't hurt them until you kill the ads, or the ads are healing the boss. Yeah, you remember, that was one thing I actually enjoyed about Raid Shadow Legends too, where like, you know, when you set up your saved teams, you can assign what their macro skill priorities are per wave. Remember that? Like you could do like wave 1, don't use this skill so that you'll have the cooldown up for the next wave. Every auto battle nowadays, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they didn't do that in HSR. Complete! Woohoo! Artery gear, woo! Achievement! Finance Ryugu! Dragon Palace Kingdom, a mermaid. Here we go.
Hi, Commander. I'm Finana Ryugu. You can call me Finana. I'm just a little bit here.
Finance, that's one of her nicknames. That's one of her nicknames. It's like Finance, Fish. What are some other nicknames? Something about an egg? Just a little fish here. That's cool though. Oh, I get it. She's got like an idol theme, right? Because her supporting sharks and dolphins are playing instruments. That's why we get microphones. Okay, well, let's go. Let me see here. Squad 2. Upgrade.
Yes, I feel more confident now. Kinda.
Kinda.
Yes, I feel more confident now. Kinda.
I don't have enough stuff. We need to equip some gears. I feel like lifesteal would be good, but I honestly don't know like what I have available that's actually worth equipping right now. Like I probably don't even need to overthink any. Ooh, crit set, crit's good. Financial group for finance, true. I don't even know if I have matching sets. Oh, I do. Oh. I don't think any of this really matters. We should just... It's fine. Got Finana, game over. Yeah, time to uninstall. Let me, I think what I'll end up doing is I'll farm the additional stages and just try to remember to auto battle the rest of this, so that we can get the rank ups. So usually for collab characters, they'll give you kind of basically they'll give you the constellation equivalents from the event shop. So like as long as you remember to show up and farm the event shop for the event currency, you just get everything that you need. That's pretty neat. Yeah, that ult animation's pretty neat. Aww. Hopefully the weapons. Finana. Finana. Normal. This is probably going to be the stage that I'll be farming. Oh man, it's 3 AM already. I guess we'll go play Genshin and get our Genshin dailies done after this. I think it's nice that they made Finana a support unit, which means for like newer players, it'll actually be somewhat useful long term. But then again, I don't really know what the meta is right now in artery gear, so like. They could have done a bit more. Yeah, I don't know what the limitations for budget and animation. Like how many man hours they had, or work hours. What the art asset limitations might have been. I would have expected that they would have gone for a more mecha design though. Like for her character rather than using the established using the like her old model. Cuz I don't even think she uses that model anymore on her current streams, right? I feel like she's already gone through like at least 2 iterations since then. Recommended. This is above my pay grade. Let's go back. Let's go visit the shop. Microphone exchange. So yeah, these things right here are the rank up items for like constellations. So basically what's gonna happen is like I'm gonna plug my phone into the wall and let it just auto battle until I use up all my energy. How far do I need to get? I need to get this many points. It's cool. I have so many. I have so much energy. But yeah, that about is it. Do I... Hold on. Claim all. There is no claim all button. Pain. Free. Free is good. Yay. It's cool. I'll work on this. I'll work on this over time. I hardly have any hardly have any currency. I have been saving up like direct pulls though. So I guess this is the new character, but I don't we don't need to roll for anything right now cuz I'm not even playing this game that seriously. Okay, how do I quit? Quit. If I quit now. Okay. And then settings. I guess we just close the window. Stop casting.